So while we have Godfrey here,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get into a couple of things that are in
Oh
the
boy. Oh boy.
Oh Lord, what are y'all doing?
um, so one of the things that are in the news very recently is this motherfucker
It's who?
Vlad Vlad.
Oh,
Vlad
ooh,
TV.
yeah.
Vlad was implicated in, now this time for real,
Yeah.
in the fact that the feds
Oof.
were using some of his interviews, not just his interviews, to be fair.
Yeah.
He was in there as a means to indict Casanova 2 times on what amounts to like RICO charges. So now, what everybody has been saying this whole time is starting to look like it's true.
Yeah, it's looking real. Remember, there was another rapper that kind of caught Vlad trying to get information. The dude goes, "Wait a minute, how you know that shit?" And Vlad's like, "No, I was just I was just asking because no, I was reading an article." He goes, "No, man, how you fucking know that?" And everyone was like, "Yo," they passed that video around and they say, "Yo, Vlad's on some real Fed shit," and it looked real shady. I was like, "Whoa!" And now this Casanova thing, that ain't looking good, man.
Wait, isn't Prize in jail like right now?
I think
he might be out by now,
Prize
but
from the Fugees.
yeah, like
I know he was in jail for a second.
Didn't he get arrested like right after the Vlad interview or something? Like I feel like they was tying his arrest to it.
Ghetto superstar.
That is what you are. So listen, I always kind of felt like, is this nigga an actual police? I didn't think so necessarily.
Me neither.
But what I do feel like is, I feel like if he was pressed hard enough, there's nothing to really stop him from breaking. You know what I mean? Like he could say, "Oh, I wouldn't give it to them." If they was like, "Yo, motherfucker, if you don't give us that shit, we're shutting your channel down tomorrow. You're not gonna make another dollar. Here you go." Right. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those type of dudes. Trust me, he don't have the type of, you know what I mean, fortitude to really fucking thug it out in that type of situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus the fact, you should, if your shit is on YouTube got it. Like they ain't even gotta go to you for these videos.
Right.
They gotta go to YouTube.
I was gonna say in real life, like in real life legalities, like is his name on paperwork? Like if the feds are trying to put 2 and 2 together, and then they watch an interview and they're watching somebody incriminate themselves by their own admission, is it? You know what I mean? I mean, it's messed up that it keeps happening on Vlad platform, but
it's not accidental, and that's the thing. It's his line of questioning that people's talking about. It's his line of questioning that is very Fed-like. It is very
the aha. It's the aha.
And the things he pries into.
Yeah.
First of all, yo, our people don't even care about that shit on this channel. Like they don't even want to hear these fucking crime stories and shit like that. Like I already seen the numbers when we've even attempted to slightly go down that road. They don't want to hear that type of shit. But at the same time, we would never exploit people in that type of manner. But it's his line of questioning that makes people feel like, yo, this guy has some real police tactics. You know what I mean? Like I just seen the video today. I guess it was a flashback, and he's talking to Plies, and he's asking, yo, Plies, he's like, yo, so how many cars you got? You into cars? He's like, damn,
look at
man.
that.
These are the kind of questions police ask. You know? And then he's like asking him about his tattoos. Like, yo, what's that tattoo? Like, yo, he's like, here you go again. Like, yo, the shit is like, he's like, these the same questions that the police be asking. He's like, I'm telling you, and he's looking
Black
around.
people ain't stupid.
Like, I'm telling you, this motherfucker on some shit. And a few people was real paranoid about this guy. And now you got shit like this where it's actually being confirmed that his material is being used in an indictment. That's crazy.
Wow.
So now if all of y'all motherfuckers want to get up there, keep going up. First of all, we told you it's corny to keep going up there after the fuck what we told you. Okay? So I don't know why y'all up there. Maybe some of y'all didn't get the message. There's a few people I respect that went up there, and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna assume that they didn't know.
Yeah, well, I talked to somebody and they asked me, well, why'd you leave? I said, well, he disrespected the minister. I'm gone. That's just like, that's a no-brainer. And then when you got the FOI and the Nation of Islam calling you on a conference call, you're like, you know what? I think I'll leave too. You're right. I think I'll take off, guys. When I got Elijah Farrakhan saying, listen, brother, I would love to talk to you. They're very nice, but when brothers are that nice, those are deadly motherfuckers. When they tell you real nicely, we just want to have a talk because we just feel like we love what you and Jamar do. We love that. We just want to know what your next steps are going to be. I said, we're going to step away, sir. That would be my next steps. And so I know somebody that's still doing it, and they thought I didn't make the right move. I said, no, that was the right move, dude. I'm like, because Vlad don't have nothing on me. All I do is joke and talk shit. So it don't even matter. But I just thought he was just,
because all I did was just comment on
stuff. Yeah.
Not and about like, yo, I was doing this crime and blah. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's culture vulture and shit. When they disrespect, I gotta go.
And the crime happened outside where I was at, but I ain't see a thing. So anything I said is hearsay.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard some stuff. But
the domino effect
is happening. Heard a lot of stuff.
The domino effect is happening right now.
Word.
So to move on, what belt is it? What weight class is Errol Spence? I want to say middleweight or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway.
He was trying to get an interview.
No, he just won recently over who did he just fight? Diaz or some shit like that. Anyway, he just won and he just declined an interview with DJ Vlad. I suppose since Vlad was fortunate enough to get a interview with Mike Tyson through Zab Judah, he started to think that he could get all the boxing. But Errol Spence said, I know what time it is. I really don't like how you move, type of shit, you represent. Oh, yeah, he fought Garcia. That's who he fought. And, Danny Garcia.
I think Tyson would have disapproved if he found out that he dissed the Nation of Islam.
Well, first of all,
I don't think Tyson was
aware. This Tyson after that. I had a conversation with Tyson's talent manager, and he wasn't happy. Like if he knew that was going down, he wouldn't have let that go down. But he was actually out of the country at that time, so that's why he kind of he got off.
So Vlad's trying to get to people he thinks not aware.
Right, but he's out here telling stories about how when they did the interview, they was inside this boxing ring and all this type of shit. And Vlad is talking about how he had armed security there with him. And at one point it got tense, because of some shit he asked Mike. And like, but the security are not in there with me. So they're sitting out there as if he brought them niggas there to do something to Mike. If Mike got crazy, you know what I mean?
Right.
My man wasn't happy about that at all. Mike's talent manager was not happy about that at all.
What
the fuck? Like,
so Vlad,
yeah, because you be asking some questions that might agitate a person to get you to fucking flip out on you like that.
Vlad gets off on making black folks look like fucking idiots, man. So he gets off on that with his black girl, black wife, and that corny shit, with his black wife, who I know her before him, and I know the reason why she got with him too. Sorry to say it. Some of these white dudes act like they got game. No, it's our fuck ups that get you that. Sorry.
Thank you, Enots 0407. He said Tretch walked when Vlad asked about Tupac's death. Damn sure did.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and I heard that Vlad's been saying side shit about us, even though we talked to him.
Oh, yeah.
We talked to him and we were like real amicable. We didn't say no crazy. They say, well, Vlad's shitting on you. I'm not answering that. I don't care. That, of course he's going to do that.
Saying shit about 2020 showed me who my real friends are.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah. We showed you by telling you, you motherfucker, apologize.
No, you showed who the fuck you really was. That's
there it is. There it is.
You know what I mean? 2020 made shit.
2020, the white man was really showing his hand, boy. Woo.
Don't it seem like that whole white guilt and we stand with Black Lives Matter and the people? Didn't it seem like all that just came and went? Like that ain't even happened.
Oh, hell no. White folks, they're going to give you a little window. It's like Frogger. You got one chance to jump up. Bow. They don't give white guilt lasts. You got to catch it. You got to get quick or it's over because it don't last long because they always feel like they're going to lose their power. See that thing about, oh no, we're going to lose our power.
Somebody said Digga get in the combo. I mean, I'm letting the brothers speak because I really don't have that relationship with Vlad. I did the one time. I did the one interview. We did an interview together, and then I just spring rolled like that same right after that. I just did one on my own because I've been ducking Vlad for years. I wasn't really I told him I told him when he came to the Godcast, in my entire career, like the one interview we did back in the day, like you were reaching out after like I did a diss song to Tyler the Creator. I'm like, so everything in my life I've done, you're only interested in talking to me after, when there's seemingly a beef between me and Tyler the Creator. Yeah. And he ran down the whole logistics of, women not really doing the numbers and stuff. Okay, understandable, but there were just things that I seen over the years that I didn't like, and I kind of stayed away. I rolled with the homie. Our interview together was fun. I don't regret that, but
no, right. Interviews were fun. It's not like they weren't. I'm just but his whole shit,
but in general, I just it just seemed like I don't know. I don't really have a career marred with controversy, so didn't seem like much of an interest in me,
right
and vice versa.